Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today we're off to an ancient woodland, which I think means it's so many years old. I don't know, a few hundred centuries years old. But it's going to this ancient woodland, and there's a few things I want to get today. So I want to do some photography. I want to see a few things, but we'll get onto that in a minute. And the reason I'm going here is because last week I went away with a friend. So we went down to Devon and Cornwall for a few days, and I was going to take the cameras, I was going to bring you guys along with me, but you know what, she's a photographer, I'm a photographer. We just thought it would be nice just to get away, do some walking, do some photography for us, which you can actually go and see on our Instagrams if you want. So I'll put a link down there below, so follow me on Instagram, you will see what I'm up to during the week. But yeah, one of the things I was talking about when we were talking was about this ancient woodland that's near me, and I was just thinking about it this weekend, that it's so close to me. It literally is less than 20 minutes drive. It's a glorious day, the sun is out, but woodlands, they're really good for autumn because it doesn't matter if the sun's out, you still get light in there, you still get this beautiful light coming in. And there's a few things I'm after. So first of all, this ancient woodland has an oak tree which is over 500 years old. So it's one of the original, or one of the last of the longest living species there in that woodland. Everything else there has grown from the parent trees and all that kind of stuff, but this oak tree is supposed to be 500 years old, so I'm hoping to find it. But one oak tree in the middle of a big woodland, I don't know. So we will find out if we sort of discover that or not. But what I'm really looking for is a little bit early for autumn colours. It's the 1st of August. Sorry, it's the 1st of October. So autumn colours aren't quite there here yet in the UK. But maybe we'll get a hint of that. I'm looking for some ancient rocks with nice sort of moss over them and that kind of stuff, and what I'm really looking for is fungi. I'm a fungi, you know, but no, I'm looking for mushrooms, that kind of stuff that are out this time of year. They're kind of August through to October, so I'm hoping they're going to be in full bloom. Got the big camera with me today, so yeah, hopefully a good fun day of exploring, and you guys are coming along for the ride.
How did I get here again? I was just here maybe 2 hours ago. How did I get here again? My 9 to 5 hours are draining all my energy. How did I get here again? A melodramatic nature's gonna do me in. How did I get here again? Now.
So we're on the trail, and I have created a trail in OS Maps. So I've got that, and I'm working with some other maps that I found online, and got my geocaching map, so we might find some geocaches on the way. So yeah, hopefully we won't get too lost. But I've been here before a little while ago with a friend, and we did some geocaching and exploring then, but this part of the woodland I've never been to, so looking forward to it. And there is a real mix of autumn leaves at the moment. Some are on the ground and sort of turned orange already, others are still turning, so hopefully we get some good photography, but also an enjoyable walk. This first part seems very, I don't know, as if it's been changed recently. There's a lot of sort of fir trees and that kind of thing there. These are a lot of younger trees, so obviously they're changing woodland. I'm looking for a path on my left now to go down, hopefully more into the ancient woodland. Not found it yet, but hopefully we will. But yeah, it's very different woodland to some of the other parts of it. But I think that's the great thing, it's such a diverse woodland. Get to see lots. I think this possibly could be my left turn. Looks like it's been maintained. So yeah, that's where we're heading now, which is really good. Down that track, and as you can see, lots of other tracks around here as well. And I think I've come out of these tracks before. I'm sure I've come out of that way before when geocaching. So yeah, let's head down here. Of course, one of the things I want to do is to really try and head off this path, but here's no good because it is very it's very new, maybe the last 5, 10, 15 years, something like that. But I think in more ancient woodland I'm going to be looking for the mushrooms and that kind of thing, so don't think we're going to find it on this path, but hopefully when we get down to the bottom bit we will. And as you can see already, whilst there's sort of conifers and fir trees in behind these, we've got some much older oaks here now on the side of this lane, so definitely in the right place. Just spotted these guys, literally walked past it on the path, and these here, they have been a bit eaten, so they're not prime examples for photography. That one's pretty nice. Some more here, so I'll remember them here. Hopefully we see more though. Definitely some more here. Again, I think we're probably a bit late for them. One down here. Some more have been uplifted maybe by animals, dogs, walkers. Yeah. Cool though. At least I know they're here, and even if I decide to go back a different way, which I might, there's a path down here. We're going to go this way now, but we might decide to go down the other way later. So at least I know they're here at this junction. So if I see none others, then I can at least try and photograph them. And the great thing about this particular woodland, and many of ours we have here in the UK, we've got these post numbers or trail numbers. So that map that I took a photograph of in the car park had all these numbers laid on them. So took a photo of it, have that in my phone if I need it, so if I do get lost, find one of these posts and I know exactly where I am. It looks like we're leaving the main track, hopefully finding this old oak now. We're on a smaller internal track, still keeping my eye out for mushrooms, but I think I might have to venture off the main track for those. It's amazing too how blackberries differ from place to place. Here, mostly over. 3 days ago on the walk on the cliff tops in Devon, we were munching away on blackberries. Beautiful they were. So yeah, just shows different places, different things come out at different times. So the mushrooms, it may well be a factor that this particular woodland, they're over earlier. So I found these lovely mushrooms here, but as you can see, when I try and photograph them, all the background is visible on my image. So yeah, I'm going to try and sort of get rid of that. If I can, I'm going to try and play around with the settings, making it darker. What I might do then is use some torchlight. No idea if it's going to come out or not, but very pretty. So I think I've come across the oak, and the reason I think of that is because they look like they fenced around an area which I'm guessing is to protect it, too many people going up to it. So yeah, here it is ahead. One 400 to 500 year old oak tree, which, if I'm perfectly honest, is a tree stump. Alright, it's a big tree stump. I believe the girth is about 6 meters, which is phenomenal, but as you can see, still alive. Definitely oak still growing off it. And I guess looking at the top, this is going to live for years to come. So whilst this lower section of the oak is, yeah, really had its day, and look at that, a mushroom inside as well, then it's still living on at the moment. Still got life in the old thing yet. It's amazing, 500 years this has been around. Don't think that's growing in here. There's a stalk there, someone's moved it. Shame. So, took a few photos as well. How well will it turn out? I don't know. I guess go and check out my Instagram, Adventure Junkie UK, and yeah, see how that turned out. Plus I'll put the mushroom one up on there, and any other photos I take today will be up on there on a post. So go and check that out and you'll see all my photos first. So I think my plan now is to head back up to the main track, go back the direction I came from, but instead of coming down through the woods from the car park, I'm going to carry straight on over into the other side. It crosses over a road, and I'm hoping those trees in that woodland will be less fir tree. Now that's a nice mushroom. Can we photograph it though? And what I love about this though is, if you look around here, spin the camera around, you can tell it's an ancient trackway because of the way the sides are built up. Vehicles and carts and all that have come along this. This isn't just from people walking. This mossy sort of curb, if you like, has been gouged out for years. So I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to clear out this ground around here. So there's a few twigs, things around it that I might not want, such as this is fir, or fern has come over. I don't know. We'll have a look, see how it looks in camera, find an angle to shoot from, and then yeah, see what we can get. There's this one here, but I think he's attached, but he's, yeah, had his day. This one, I think he's just nice. We just might not want the odd tree in there, or the odd fir leaf in there, so I'm gonna have a tidy around and we'll see what we get. So here's my setup with the big camera. As you can see, mushroom is over there. The camera's actually on ISO 400. I'm actually in aperture priority mode, and f4, because that's what this lens is. It's 24-105 f4. So that's giving me about 25th of a second, 30th of a second, something like that. So it's on a tripod just to make sure it keeps nice and tidy. I'll show you what we get. Really nice soft focus, beautiful. So yeah, really pleased with that. Got everything distracting out the way that I could, and it's a very different picture to the one I took on the phone. And I was about to leave when I saw this little guy. So yeah, got him too. So I found another footpath, which kind of looks like it goes parallel to the road. It's heading in the right direction, so it's not marked on the map, but it looks well trodden. So yeah, hopefully we'll find our way back to the car. Who knows? Well, could be interesting. It's got a lot narrower, so the big wide path has run out. But again, still a well trodden path, so just a bit overgrown, I guess. At least I hope it is. As we bash our way through here, who knows? Yikes. I think I need a machete going through here. There's a lot of gauze ahead, which is what I'm more worried about because it's prickly. But yeah, we got long sleeves on. We'll battle our way through. I think this is a path I saw earlier, which I thought, no way am I going down there. Little did I know I'd be coming back up it. Yeah, so I'm kind of heading upwards towards that Trigg point, I guess. And then there's the radio tower, but the Trigg point, that comes out right where we came in. Whose stupid idea was this? For those that don't know what a Trigg point is, we use them a lot for working out distances. So yeah, you're supposed to be able to see one Trigg point to another. I somehow think this is overgrown since then, and we'll be lucky to find the actual Trigg point. I think there's still a path underneath all this. Ooh. It's not the parting of the seas, it's the parting of the ferns. Ooh. Yeah, so in theory, we're only about 50 metres away from this Trigg point. Wow. Thorns and brambles. So, when on an adventure, don't just stay on the path, stay on a marked path that's on the map. Ooh, it's a pretty mushroom. Ooh. We have an opening that way. The map tells me I'm right on top of the Trigg point, which is supposed to be a lump of concrete, but I definitely can't see it for sure. There's a better path over there. I really want to get left because I've got a feeling there's a path over there, but this trodden path isn't taking us. This looks like it. Yeah. So, is that the path I went on earlier? No, this is the path for the Trigg point. This is what I was hoping I was coming up to. Let's just go down it. I want to be going the other way and see if we can actually see the Trigg point. Ah, there she is. So yeah, we were in the bush just here to the left, and I kept seeing this opening, which was this bit. But here, in the middle of nowhere, is a rather spanking trig point. Ooh. Well, some gratification anyway for finding a trig point. And you can see this is where they set their equipment, and I can see right across England over here. So they would zoom in on the trig point over there, work out the angles to at least another trig point, in other words triangulate that position, and they would then know the distance based on triangulation, hence a trig point. Well, I'm glad I brought a drink with me anyway. So yeah, over there is England. You can actually see the Severn crossing, and I guess in that direction would be Chepstow. So all this playground for those that lived at Chepstow Castle. It's good to be back on the path we started on. A good nice wide path that you're not bashing our way through. So I've had a really good afternoon despite all that adventure at the end. Don't recommend that at all. But yeah, got to find the oldest tree. We got some mushrooms, some really good autumn photos because of that, and a nice walk around some ancient woodland, the oldest in Wales. So good afternoon really, and a little bit of adventure there at the end, finding our way back. So hopefully you've enjoyed it too. If you have, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of these. And if you want to see these videos first, head over to Patreon. All my patrons get to see it first. Otherwise, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully see you next time. Leave a comment down below. What was your favourite bit of today? Was it the tree, the mushroom, or me getting lost? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.